This week on Wrestle Wednesday, the return of Bray Wyatt in the Wednesday Night Wars.
Loading snacks.
What's good, Loading Snacks Universe? Your boy Jokes here, and it's time for another edition of Wrestle Wednesday.
Yeah.
A couple topics on the docket, all surrounding the WWE right now. So the first one we're going to talk about, the return of Bray Wyatt. Now, over the past few months, we've been seeing his mysterious Firefly Funhouse, little small videos that he's been putting together. Now, I'll be honest with you, I love my man Bray. When they first showed the Firefly Funhouse, I had no idea what was going on, and I thought they had killed the Bray Wyatt character. Fast forward, this has become one of the highest sought segments on the show, probably next to the 24/7 championship. But week after week after week, this crazy, mysterious character that was a good guy, but clearly he was a bad guy all at the same time, was just taking the WWE by storm. A few weeks ago, SummerSlam happened, and of course, everybody was waiting to see the return of Bray Wyatt. When he came out, I will tell you this, his entrance. Now, are either one of you guys familiar with Bray Wyatt? No. I thought I would ask. But he normally comes out with a lantern. Little creepy, darkness, everything goes black. So the only thing you can see is him with his lantern in his hand. So with his new version of his character, which they now call The Fiend, he came out with the lantern. But this lantern was like his own severed head. It was by far one of the creepiest things WWE has probably put on an actual television show in a very, very long time. Now, when I tell you, he had to face Finn Balor. He came out, he made short work of Finn Balor. Now, I thought my man Finn was going to put up a fight. Not at all. Even as something that I've never seen this before in a wrestling match. When Finn was down, like he was picking Finn Balor, you thought he was gonna like pick him up, do some type of other special move, whatnot ever. He proceeded to break Finn Balor's neck. I mean, full on, grabbed the head, quick turn, like he broke his neck. That's not TV PG, guys. That definitely is branching off into a little bit of some mature type stuff. And I like it. Matter of fact, I love it. So with this new version of Bray Wyatt, apparently they're going to treat it somewhat like The Undertaker. So we're not going to see him on the show week after week, but they're going to strategically place the character to do certain things. So I would say it's been 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks since the re-debut at SummerSlam. King on Raw actually came out to do one of his little mini segments talking about the King of the Ring. When he started, Bray's mysterious music started to play. So because he knew it was going to go down, the King left the ring and started to hightail it to leave the actual arena. But before he could get through the entrance, needless to say, he got stopped by Bray Wyatt. Now, with Bray, I will say, over the years, he's reinvented himself so many times, and every single time he's reinvented himself, it has been a better character every single time. Like, I don't know why this guy has not gotten a major push. He's won the WWE Championship once, but then afterwards he kind of sizzled and he kind of phased away. But this dude has shown he has what it takes. If he needs to redo his character over, he can do it in a heartbeat. Oh, not to mention the mask that he wears. It's like,
dope.
You've seen it?
Because I saw when you posted, that was dope.
It's like the Joker meets, I I don't even know what you want
Remind
to.
me of Slipknot, like a Slipknot mask.
Straight creepy. And he sells it, and he wrestles the whole time with it on as well too. He does not take the mask off. But I'm gonna tell you, look out for Bray Wyatt, because he's coming to do some stuff. Moving on. Now everybody knows AEW is gonna start their TV show. So WWE now has announced NXT, which was exclusive to the WWE Network, is now moving to USA, and it's going to live show 8 p.m. Wednesday nights starting in September, which means it will be going head to head with AEW's new show when it begins in October. Now, for you guys that have been watching wrestling for some time now, you remember the Monday Night Wars. You remember WWF versus WCW. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wednesday Night Wars. Now, I will tell you this. NXT is by far probably the number one thing WWE has going for themselves right now. I know the idea is to get NXT in front of a bigger audience. Now, granted, if you don't have the network, you can't watch NXT. So that's the only way that you can actually watch it. But going forth in September, you will be able to turn on USA and you will be able to watch it from there. If you haven't seen the amazing competitors on NXT, you have been missing out. My hope, the show when it's on the network only runs for an hour. When it moves to USA, they're moving it up to 2 hours. Personally, I believe this will work. NXT has a pretty big roster, and there's only so much that you can do within 1 hour. So I think giving them the expansion of having the 2 hours is going to be an amazing thing. My only concern is, especially when AEW first starts, a lot of people are going to be drawn more or less to watching AEW first. Now, I'll be honest, we all have DVR, so I'm going to be DVR in both shows. But I'm definitely going to be watching AEW come first because I'm real interested to see what the product has and what they can do for us as far as giving us a breath of fresh air for wrestling. But NXT is going to be a competitor. Sadly, you would think it would be Raw or SmackDown, which is the flagship shows for WWE. But SmackDown's going to Fox, and apparently that's going to go back to Friday nights, how it used to be way back in the day when it first came on. And Raw, of course, is not moving anywhere. It's going to stay on Monday nights. So I think this is a really interesting move that the WWE is trying to do. We know they want to keep their audience, but NXT versus AEW is going to be interesting to see how this really plays out. Now, when it comes as far as AEW, Chris Jericho, of course, has been in both promotions. You know, he congratulated NXT for being able to move onto an actual national television channel, just because of the fact more people will get to see these amazing athletes. He personally said, you know, hey, we're not trying to start a war. He just said, we're just trying to bring things to an audience, something new for them to see. But we're not necessarily trying to compete. But clearly, WWE wants a war. And they're going to start that off with NXT. And I'm really excited to see how things are going to go. Now, do me a favor. Drop down in the comments. What did you think of Bray Wyatt coming back as The Fiend? And what do you think about these Wednesday Night Wars that are going to go down? All I know is, all we can do is wait and see. But until then, this has been Jokes, and I'll catch you later. What's good, Loading Snacks Universe? Did you think that was too sweet? Well, do me a favor. Like, share, and subscribe on whatever platform you're watching us on. And also, jump on over to patreon.com/loading snacks, where you can support us in everything we do and pick the tier of your choice. Much appreciated.